am Ebony Hall. I go by Ebony J. I am a licensed independent social worker, and I'm actually the CEO and founder of Indoor Intercourse Inc. Private practice and community-based agencies are different. They have different roles, they have different requirements, and they operate differently. Most people don't understand that because it's just like it's still therapy and case management, but it has different rules. As a small private practice, we were able to use other platforms and it worked really well for us. As we started adding case management, it was just certain things that was missing. A lot of the EHRs that I had interviewed or that we had been using in the past didn't have things like certain reports, like productivity reports. Even some, they do have financial reports. All of them have financial reports, but it's not as detailed as Checkpoint has been. So that was one of the bigger things that made me want to switch over when I got into the position of needing those type of things. Because again, when you're a small private practice, you can just kind of have people turn in the sheet and do it weekly and pay them out. But when you're moving into agency status and now you're having people seeing 20, 30 clients a week and you multiply that by 10, 20 people, that's a lot to go through. So I'm looking forward to the productivity report the most because I just think that will help with efficiency, knowing what's going on. But again, that helps my payroll in a different type of way. Saving money is always a good thing, but also what I've learned at the other job, having those productivity reports, if you're utilizing them, is really, really important and it's beneficial because you can stay up on people. Like it's an easy way as a business owner, but even as a clinical director, it's an easy way for me to know what people are doing and not doing. And so that's going to absolutely generate me more money because now I can say, hey, you're not doing what you're supposed to. What's the problem with that? Another thing that I have liked ever since like 2019, where I had to be in contact with Checkpoint, Joy has always been very pleasant and very helpful, even if it's just pointing you in the right direction. Some of the EHRs that I've had in the past, some of it is funny because some of them started off having somebody you can talk to and then eventually moved to where you can't get in touch with people, or it's very hard to get in touch with people, or you have to send an email and wait for them to call you back, or they want you to do online chat. So I found Checkpoint to be me being able to just communicate with people when I need stuff. So not only just Joy, but other people in other areas. The other systems, you kind of have to set it up on your own. You can call somebody, but sometimes you have to wait or you don't get the full answer or you have to wait for them to get back to. The Checkpoint so far, I have been able to, even with them, they send a video that walks you step by step. And then you also have somebody to reach out. So I like that part. At the other EHRs charge you per person. They don't have a clearinghouse attached to it. So we would have to pay them and then pay another clearinghouse. I was happy that Checkpoint had the clearinghouse already attached to it. And I liked about Checkpoint, especially being a business owner and a new one at that, as you grow, it's more expenses and different things like that I'm responsible for. So when Checkpoint having a flat rate until a certain point is one of the things that really was beneficial to me because now I can do my budget better. My budget looks a lot better because of that. The price and just the way that you guys pay or charge makes more sense to me because even though I know it's like, let's say the other one's charging $30 a month per person. Sometimes I had one person start and it wasn't consistent. I can do the math, but for me, it's easier when I can just see like, this is what's coming out of my bank account. So instead of like, oh, this is coming out and that's coming out, you know what I'm saying? So I really like that part about Checkpoint.